According to the World Health Organization, every 40 seconds, there will be someone that dies from suicide. In 2018, there were 6,800 adolescents to young adults, ages ranging from 10 to 25, who committed suicide in the United States. To put that in perspective, the average high school has around 1,000 to 1,100 students. That's more than 6 high schools combined. With these statistics in mind, I feel like it's of great importance to implement school therapists starting from middle school all the way up to college, in an effort to support the students with their mental health. And I believe it could provide a positive benefit and decrease the rate of suicide in adolescents and young adults. On average, 1 in 4 adults currently residing in the United States suffer from a diagnosable mental disorder. I think, for me personally, I think preventative care is probably the most important thing to do. So there are people 18 and older, around 26% of people, adults, struggling with mental health. I feel like if we implement these therapists early at an earlier age to help these young people when they need it the most, I feel like that would really, really help and decrease this number. Unfortunately, nowadays, mental health is really taboo. It's stigmatized because, well, for many reasons. Like, a big one is ignorance, a lot of people not understanding. And some people might even feel a sense of shame. And rather than getting the treatment and support that they need. In my life, I've dealt with depression. And I've thought of suicide before I was 18. I was fortunate enough to be taken in by my boss when I really needed a place to stay. When I really needed some support that I wasn't getting due to my circumstances. I would literally talk from around 7 p.m. to 5 a.m., maybe like 4 days a week. Those, to me, was like a therapy session, and it really helped me when I needed it the most. But the sad reality is, there are a lot of children that need this too, but they can't have it, or they don't have it. That's why I really believe that we need a therapist in school, not just a school counselor, someone that's specialized in helping young people with their mental health. As you can see, out of the 10 leading causes of deaths from ages 10 to 25, the second leading cause is suicide. 10 from 25. To be the exact number of deaths was 6,807. All children, adolescents, and young adults. Not many people know how to cope with issues in a healthy way. Most adults don't know. So you can imagine how a lot of stress, a lot of hard circumstances could really affect a child or someone whose brain isn't fully developed yet. Self-harm is a very common way for people who are troubled to cope with their problems. In the United States, 1 out of 10 boys will hurt themselves. And for girls, it's 1 out of 4. The most often way is to cut themselves with a knife or a razor blade. The reason why this is such a problem is because even though it might not have the intention of dying, it shows that you are 9 times more likely to attempt suicide if you practice self-harm. I believe that anyone feeling this way should have easy access to receive help and not have to deal with certain things on their own. I believe that if we implement in-school therapy, starting from middle school to college, I feel like we could save so many lives and hopefully lower the rate of suicide in the United States. Hopefully in the near future, this becomes a reality and not as much people will have to suffer through something that they can get help for.